Hey, Songwriters Lounge, what's up? This is Loidimo. I want to thank you so much for a great podcast. That's amazing. I love it. And I want to thank you so much for featuring my song. It's amazing. Great. So, you're about to listen to my latest single called Utan Några Krav. And in Swedish, that means without any demands. And it's basically about two people hanging out without any demands, loving each other unconditionally, accepting each other unconditionally, and just living in the moment, hanging out, making love, having a great time. And I think that's what we need in today's society. We're living in a fast society when we're not living in the moment. That's pretty much why I wrote it. So enjoy. Lots of love.
20 över 4, hemma i min lya när hon messar mig. Hon undrar vad jag gör, frågar om hon stör, om allt är okej. Hon är ute med sina girls och bara gör sin grej. Hon säger hon är full som fan och hon behöver mig. Hon vill göra allt som vi gjorde sist. Det var rätt kinky, freaky shit, yeah. En blandning av smäck och smisk, låter som en perfect mix. Kan vi chilla och leva nu idag? Utan några krav, utan några krav. Kan vi chilla du och jag och leva nu idag? Utan några krav, utan några krav. Kan vi chilla du och jag och leva nu idag? Utan några krav, utan några krav.
Yes. Yeah, like just all three tracks today have been exceptional, and I love songs in other languages. And this is a Songwriters Lounge first. Our first song we played that's all in another language, in Swedish, with little bits of English sprinkled in there, but mainly in Swedish.
So we didn't understand a word in...
Yeah, we had to get Loidimo on to read the lyrics to us.
So you could...
Yeah. I mean, he did a great job of explaining the song, to be fair, so it puts you in that mood straight away.
To be honest, he did. He did a really good background story, so thanks for that, my man.
Yeah, and really, really nice voice. Again, another nice voice on the show. Very nice natural richness and depth to the voice, carried with a nice melody. The melody is so catchy. Again, another catchy melody. This week has been fun. Again, so much air on those chorus harmonies.
So much,
same production job. Take the whole low end away and just open that. Maybe multi-band compress that top end as well, just to bring that air out a little bit. And they've done it brilliantly. And I love the panning on the hi-hats in the chorus. Start on the left, go to the right, come to the center. Go to the left, go to the right. Oh yeah, listen to it again. It's awesome.
That's cool. A bit of movement there.
They're flying around everywhere, the hi-hats, which is great. And, the rhythm of the hi-hats changes. I love it when drummers and drums in songs kind of go half-time on, like the and go syncopated for a moment. I love it. I love the palm-muted guitar, kind of the dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. It's just really cool. And the guitar lead line in general, two really nice tones. Plenty of space for the effects in this track as well, and the reverb and the delay really add that ambience to the song, and I think that's what adds that kind of atmospheric, kind of sexier feel to the song, if that makes any sense at all. And I also like it that I noticed they've sampled in a whoop whoop, like a whoop whoop, I noticed that. That's really cool. I like cool little samples like that thrown in there.
Love a sample.
Just really love the track. The only thing I would say is I'm losing the bass a little bit in just the whole song in general. So I probably would have either saturated the bass bus. I'm not sure if it's a volume thing or it's just not sticking out in the mix enough.
I think it's a volume thing because I've wrote that down as well.
It might be a volume thing, but I would have definitely tried saturating, and I would have also multi-band compressed the low end just to bring the low end through on the mix bus itself, and just seeing what that does. But other than that, mate, really enjoyed the song. Just keep it up. I'd love to hear more stuff from you. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Yeah, totally. So I don't know what you thought, right? But we've had the 80s kind of Phil Collins vibe before. This took me to like 90s boy band, but like not in a bad way, just like that influence, see the kind of wide, high harmonies. Yeah. Like that's, again, that's just visually where I'm going. But again, like definitely not a 90s track. It's like, it's quite current and there was a lot going on here that was 2020. So loved that kind of fusion in my brain that was happening. First thing I have noticed when listening to this track is it had really like great space and depth in this mix. And it was a really wide mix. So he's really pushed that stereo image like to the brim. And in particular, like there was such a cool like reverb on the snare with like some late reflections. So like the snare would snap in the middle in the center image, and then like I don't know, like it was like a slap delay almost effect. So like maybe 80 milliseconds later to 100 milliseconds later on the right channel, you heard it as if it hit like the snare reflection hit like like it ricocheted off a wall or something. I just loved that. Like it was a bit quirky. I'm not used to it, and it's something like different in this mix that I just enjoyed. So like I said, side harmonies just great. Really like kind of like you said, airy choral effect. Really wide as well, so it opened up that chorus. And yeah, overall the vocals were really well delivered. Like really good tuning on it. I've kind of paid particular note to the fact that like when you're listening to it, it's like bang on tune. So, really well produced there. And yeah, like it was just balanced, it was clear, and I could hear every word, even though I couldn't understand it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like really enjoyed this track. And like Tom said, my critique area would be the bass. Just for me, it would have added that extra kind of low end warmth that just overall the sonic balance was just missing ever so slightly. And yeah, I think that's me really. So thank you very much. I'm gonna give it a bash, right? I'm gonna try and pronounce the song. Utan Några Krav.
Yeah, man. I mean, it sounds about right. I wrote it out like phonetically, so I could say.
Like, I'm reading Tom's phonetic.
Yeah, if I got rid of that, let's see what you could do.
I know. So,
but thank you, man.
Yeah,
really,
thank you so much.
Really loved that track.